Hi everyone, my name is Monwar Mukul. In this video, I will talk about the Dataguard broker and we'll do a lab session. So in my last video, we saw how to create a physical standby database using arm and duplicate command. And then after that, we did switchover and failover testing using SQL plus command. So Dataguard broker logically groups primary and standby database in a Dataguard setup into a broker configuration which allow the broker to manage and monitor both primary and standby database together as an integrated unit. We can manage a broker configuration using either Oracle Enterprise Manager graphical interface or using Dataguard command line interface. So Dataguard features, for example, we know that Dataguard broker is a distributed management framework, and this automates and centralizes the creation, maintenance, and monitoring of Dataguard configuration. And with the broker, we can do many functions easily compared to SQL+. Let's go through the Oracle document. Here, this is a release 21C document. If you go to section 1.5, you see that there you see that components are client side and server side. Client side components are Oracle Enterprise Manager and Dataguard command line interfaces, which is DGMGRL. And if we check into server side, then we can see there that daemon process and configuration files. So now let's connect to my primary database server and standby database server. As you already know that who followed these videos, DevOps is my primary database server. So I'm connecting here to the database just to make sure the database is up and running fine. So let's connect to the standby database server, which is OEL75. No, there are two parameters that we need to set that up before setting up all the broker configuration. First, we need to make sure that DG broker start parameter is true and config file already defined both for primary and standby database. Others which I mentioned in my last session that because we have a plan for role switchover and failover and broker need to talk to each other or fast start failover in future lessons. I will show you that one. So we need to set that up or make sure that log archive destination 1 and log archive destination 2 properly set it up. Now making a session for DGMGRL. So it's the command line interface. So now I am connecting to the primary database instance. That's a typo. I put a wrong DB instance name. So let's see configuration. So very first stage, it's showing that there is no member is part of this configuration. So now we are going to create a configuration for primary database. So we have to define the three things here: configuration name, which is get configuration, then configuration name, and then database name, which is like where I am saying that primary database and to reference that one, and also the connect identifier. So the database name must use like must be the DB unique name. And connect identifier is the net service name. So we have added primary database to the broker configuration. Now, if you don't remember the syntax, you can just type help and create so that you can see the syntax here. So, so the three parameters we need to define. So configuration name, database name, and connect identifier. Now we're going to adding standby database to the configuration. So for that I just type help adds so that you know that you can get the syntax and then modified based on your own setup. So add database for sync whatever. In my case this is just add database, database name, connect identifier, which is my standby database unique name, and maintained as physical. So we have defined both primary database and standby database configuration, and you see that show configuration is giving the members. So my primary database and standby database has been added there, like have been added. Now if you look here, you see that configuration status is disabled state. So to enable that one, we have to just enable configuration. So it will enable configuration. So now if we type again show configuration, we can see that configuration status this time it is success. So that means it's enabled. So now you can set up a static property. So here I am setting up set the property static connect identifier to prevent any errors during switchover or switchback tasks. So I have added one for primary database and another one for physically standby database. So now if you'd like to see the individual database, then you can just type show database, that primary database unique name or members, actually members, show database member name. So it will give you the more information. If you would like to get more details, then you can just type verbose command. So here I am just taking short format so that I know that what the configuration status. Oh, okay. Here I see that I'm getting a message. apply lag has exceeded specified threshold. Yes, because here is that apply lag is 1 minute 30 seconds, which computed 1 second ago. I think this is happening because default is 30 seconds. That for other thing I would like to add, like sometimes you may not want to apply immediately, so you have to stop real-time apply and put a delay means parameter so that it apply based on your time, like redo apply will be after certain time, maybe 1 hour or 24 hours if you want that way. Let's do a lock switch. Oh, okay. You have to put a SQL front of that. Do another one. Let's execute the command again. I still see that so it may take little time to apply to the other side, because this is my lab environment. It may not that fast enough. So, so I'm using Barbos this time to get more information to see the threshold value, actually apply like threshold value. So you see that under properties you can see all the parameter. So here I see that apply like threshold is 30 seconds. So we can increase this value. It may still show that one because we need to wait. Let's see, we'll wait for a few more seconds. So this time it is good. So we have successfully completed a Dataguard broker configuration. This is a good start. So in the next section of our video, we will do a lab session for switchover and failover using broker. That is our last time using SQL commands. So all good. Thank you. Thanks for watching.